Alright, HVAC people, I'm finna run a warranty call. I went out yesterday and it was a bad control board. I wasn't getting any high voltage to the motor. First I thought it may been a motor, but couldn't find out. Continued to troubleshoot and found that the blower, the control module was bad. I'm sure it to you when I get there, but it's all eroded anyway. I almost could look at the control module and tell that it was bad, but did my due diligence and troubleshot it and determined it was a bad control board. But to get the homeowner some cool air or heat, whichever they want. It's 72 degrees now. So I just jumped the motor out, the fan motor. Had the common going to common, and then had the L1 going to the disconnect box. So the fan will run continuously, but the thermostat will still control cooling or heat. Cause the guy was complaining about it was so hot and it was uncomfortable. So I went on did. I don't like jumping things out, but it's just a fan, so I wasn't worried about it. If it was compressor or heat, of course I wouldn't do it. Like I say, this is a warranty call. The kicker is there's like 45 miles away from my house / shop. I usually try to stay a 30-mile radius. That's why I tell the warranty company, even COD, I try to stay in my area. 30-mile radius from my house, that's good enough for me, especially when I'm doing this like part-time, trying to build my clientele and my business up. 30-mile radius, trying to do my area, my side of town. Probably easy 500,000 people, just on my side, if not 1 million. So that's plenty. Once I do go full time at with my own company, I'll branch out a little farther. But the warranty company agreed to pay me a little more to go out there. I think I charged me extra. So they're paying me like $135, for the trip fee and the diagnostic. So, like I said, I went out there yesterday, determined that the board was bad. So I purchased the board and I get a markup on that, and a labor fee. I think the board was like I'm finna go get the board now. I actually ordered the board online. I got an account with Baker, and Baker got a website. If you got an account, I ordered it apart about last night and put it in wheel call. So I ordered it probably about 11 o'clock last night. So they had one in stock at this location. Matter of fact, I'm finna go in there now. Like I said, I ordered the board last night. Yeah, ordered the board last night. Gonna go pick it up now, install it. I don't know why I'm parking in this handicap, but it shouldn't take long. All right, like I say, the cool thing about this, okay, like I say, this is about an hour trip for me. They only had one board in stock. So, like I said, I ordered this at 11 o'clock, and the guy told me that he only usually orders just one of these. Like I say, the cool thing about ordering online is, so let's just say if I couldn't get here, cause you know I got a day job, if I couldn't get here to 3 o'clock and I came to pick up this board, from 7 to 3, somebody else could have got this one board. And I would have had to tell the homeowner that, you know, I have to wait till they get another one in stock, or wait the next week or something before I can get this board. But since I got a 8-hour head start on this ICP unit, Baker sells ICP. So I kind of got a head start on it though, so I'll get ready to ride out. So that's my first time ordering online. Yeah, like that's my first time ordering online. Like I said, this board was $116. I paid online. That's why I got out of there so quick. Paid online. They had it ready for me, and now I can just get to rolling. But like I said, I'm starting to utilize them more. Baker kind of more expensive than some other part houses, in my opinion. Especially like capacitors and contactors and stuff like that. But I try to make an account with almost every part house in my city. Because I don't like to get caught out. I could be in an area that, if I need a part, a motor, OEM part or something like that, it can be a piece of copper, a capacitor. Some companies, even though you got your contractor license, they don't like to sell you parts, HVAC parts, if you don't have an account with them. So I'm gonna start trying to. I want more people to get in business on their own. So I'm gonna start talking about more of the steps, you know, that I took. Like I said, you don't have to be a full-time entrepreneur. You can be part-time, or you can go full-time, or you can even do it just on the weekend, you know, and make some extra money. You know, sometimes, you know, you make 5,000 in one day, 10,000 in one day. Like I said, I do commercial and refrigeration. I mean, so I can change. I don't like to do real big equipment. I like to stay, you know, like 12.5 tons and under. But I can change a 12.5 ton unit out, you know, and clear 5 to 10,000 easy in one day. You know, but it takes money to make money. You got to be able to purchase the equipment also. So you might spend about $8,000, you know, on a 10-ton unit or a 12-ton unit. So, well, I say it takes steps. You know, build your credit up, your personal credit or your business credit. Build it up. You know, you got good credit. Starting out, you may be able to get a credit card for, you know, a $12,000 limit or something like that. I started off cash only, and I would do, you know, little small jobs, just save. And I would try to make sure I have a, you know, minimum, let's say like 10,000 or something, you know, in an account. So if I ever come across a customer that needs some equipment, condenser, furnace, coil, I just make sure I have that in my bank account. And like I said, I do commercial too, and a lot of times commercial property, you know, they may want to, like I say, a 10-ton unit. You can negotiate if you don't have all the money. Like when I first started out, it's good to practice this. I always say you want like 50% before you start and 50% when you complete. So you can at least, let's say you have, you're doing like a 10-ton unit and it costs $8,000, and let's just say you charging them let's say 16,000. And you know you're gonna need 8 for the equipment. And if you want half up front, if you tell them 50%, at least they gonna pay for that equipment. You know, at 8,000 up front. So at least you got that over your head. At least they pay for the equipment. If something happened and they don't pay you, the only thing you losing out is your labor. But try to get it in writing too, a contract. You know, because you're gonna send them a quote. At least that's how I do it anyway. I send them a quote, so I want 50% up front and 50% upon completion. And I have them sign it. So, and let's say if their unit costs 8,000, it's not gonna cover everything though. It's just gonna cover the unit. You gotta keep in mind, you're dealing with a rooftop unit. You gotta get the crane. You're gonna need some help, so you may need one or two guys. You have to pay them. So you're looking at like 10,000 just on material and, like I say, crane and help. You should profit the rest. 6,000 should pretty much go in your pocket, depending on how much you want. 5,000 or 6,000, you should, you know, that's one day's worth of work for you and the company, your company or whatever. But like I say, I tell anybody, get your contractor license, even if you don't use them, put them in your back pocket. You know, but I think once you start, you're doing this for 4 or 5 years, even if you're working with a company, you ought to be making 100 grand every year, easy. If you're doing it part-time, you can make between 20 and 40,000 on your own. And you ought to be probably making between, what, 40 and 70 with your company. So you can easily make 100 grand. But I'm gonna get on this road. I probably got another 40 minutes. Alright, talk a little more about the business part of it. I don't have any of this written down. I'm gonna go off the top of my head. The steps I would take to start an HVAC company, or the steps I took. You know, of course, first you got to get your contractor license. But before, I didn't do it this way. But I think the way you should do it, if you don't have your contractor license yet, I think the best way to do this is go ahead and get an LLC first. Go ahead and get an LLC first. You can do it on your own, or you can go to LegalZoom. Go to LegalZoom, you're gonna pick your name and say whatever city or state you in. You're gonna pick your business name, Joe Sasha Head AC and Heat, whatever you're gonna name your business. Like I say, go to LegalZoom.com, get an LLC first. Even before you even get your contractor license. And the reason I'm saying this is, that's gonna motivate you to get your contractor license. Because the contractor license is not all that easy to get. The test is difficult. You can do seminars, you take online practice tests, you can pass it, no problem. You're gonna get your contractor license. But I say, just to put some fire up on you, get your LLC. Whatever you're gonna name your company, you know, cooling AC and heating company. Like I said, because you do not need your contractor license to start a business or start your LLC. They're not gonna ask you for your license. So, like I say, step number 1, go ahead and get your LLC. Then I will get my contractor license. You got your biz and you got your contractor license. You're just about ready to go. So after that, now it's time to market. You're gonna need insurance. And to get your contractor license here in the state of Texas, you have to have insurance. I would tell you go ahead and start putting in applications for warranty companies before you get your insurance. But I think here in Texas, some people's states are different. You gotta, I think here you gotta have like $250,000 worth of insurance minimum. But don't get the minimum. Go ahead and get $1 million worth of insurance. It's only gonna be like $150 to $200 more to get $1 million. From $250 to $1 million, say $250,000, gonna cost you like $500 a year. Go ahead and get $1 million. You might pay $700 a year for $1 million worth of insurance. Me personally, I got $2 million. But some, like I say, some companies are gonna want you to have at least $1 million worth of insurance. But like I say, just go ahead and at least get $1 million. So once you get your insurance, and just Google all this, how to get HVAC insurance. Simple as that. And get quotes. Call like five insurance companies, you know, and get the you know, get what's best for you. You don't have to go the cheapest one all the time. You might want to be somewhere in between. But the main thing you want to find out, because like the insurance company, I mean the warranty companies are going to want to they're gonna need a certificate from the they're gonna want a certificate showing that they insured, they up on your insurance company. So you want that to be like a seamless process, but that's probably gonna be trial and error. But it's good if you can just call your insurance and be like, you want to add such and such insurance to your policy. And a lot of times they already have all that information, because they dealing with a lot of HVAC companies that deal with the warranty companies or whatever, appliance, repair, any of it. They dealing with them anyway. So they probably got all the information. So you just want to be like, okay, I want to add, you know, AIG on warranty. I need a certificate for them. And they probably already had an email address, the fax, and all that. So that needs to be a seamless process. But like I said, they're gonna be trial and error. So you got your LLC, you got your contractor license, and you insured. You ready to go. Then your next move, like I say, you need to start a warranty company. This is what you want to do. You want to Google the top 10 warranty companies. Don't be concerned about the good warranty company to the bad warranty company. You want to get with any and all of them that will accept you. A lot of the companies are full. They're not going to accept you anyway, because they got enough contractors in that state or in that city. So you want to look at the top 10 home warranty companies and put an application in for all of them. The application almost going to look exactly like a job application. You know, they're going to ask you for your contractor license number. They're going to ask you, you know, for your insurance. They're going to ask you for, you're going to need an EIN number. And you got to fill out like a W-9 or whatever. But they're going to be step by step. Looking for this address. Like I say, it's going to be, you know, step by step. Go with the warranty companies. So hopefully the warranty company, because the warranty company, they're gonna give you a lot of work. You know, you can tell them, like I said, I don't know if you're gonna be doing this part-time or full-time. If you're full-time, because the application, they're gonna ask you, you know, how many calls can you run a day or in a week. I tell her I can only do like 5 or 6. You know, but I'm with a couple of warranty companies, 3 to be exact right now. So for me, I only can do like 3 to 5 a week. That's all I want. You know, once I go full time, I tell them I however many. But you do want a ratio too. You want COD and warranty company. When I say a warranty company, you really want like 20% warranty calls and 80% COD. But starting off, you might have all 1% warranty work and 0 COD customers. But you're going to get COD customers, especially if you're good enough to get your contractor license. You should already probably be doing, people should already know you're pretty good at HVAC anyway. They probably send your company truck, you know, pull it in your driveway, so your community know you do HVAC work anyway. But so the next step is, like I say, you fill out all the applications with the warranty company. Now you just sit back waiting for them to accept you. But while you sit back waiting, you may want to do bandit signs. You know, put your price on there, and do not start off with low prices. Don't tell them you do service call for no $40 or $50. You're in a competitive market, and you need to be charging just as much as anybody else charging, because you got your contractor license, you paying insurance, you paying gas, you got all your tools. So have competitive prices. You ain't got to be too high and don't be too low. Just be somewhere in the middle. Like I say, get a bunch of business cards. Like I say, I don't know how much money you got or whatever, but it don't take much to get business cards. Google business cards. You can start off with the cheap ones. I mean, that's what I did. I started off, I think I paid like $30 for like 500 cards. And it was cheap, ugly cards. Probably everybody got the same design on them. Let's see if I got some. I started off with these cards right here. Still got them, you know, little AC unit on it, and you know, get you something like that, and everybody you see, get them out. Then I upgraded to these right here. These much nicer. You know, anybody I see, I feel like they need AC work, or you can go around your neighborhood, your community. Is, you know, you can leave it on the windshield, you can leave it at somebody's door. You ain't really got to knock it. You can knock if you want to. You get your door hangers and you promote them. You know, like I say, you put 100 of these out, you might only get 2 or 3 calls, but that's okay. For 100 people, they see, at least they see your logo and your business, and they're gonna start seeing, you know, they're gonna get, like I say, get you a truck magnet. Go ahead and go to fast signs or something like that and get your truck, go ahead and get your truck marked, or your car or your van or whatever you're riding in. Just go ahead and get it marked. You know, by your shirts, because you want to start working on your brand. You know, your brand building now, because you want to be uniform. You can start out 5 shirts or however many you want. You know, but you want to be professional. Because I tell you, they don't, people, it's all how you market yourself. People don't know if you've been in business really 20 years, 10 days. You know, if you market yourself well, you know, your websites, you have to invest in your company. You have to get like Google AdSense. I haven't done home advisor, but I know a friend of mine does home advisor. He's a contractor. They give him plenty of work. The reason I'm not doing home advisor right now because, like I said, I'm working full time. I don't really, you know, I'm still getting a nice check. So I'm not out there full time. And the reason I like warranty companies is because I got 48 hours to respond, and they pretty much have to go on my schedule. So I schedule pretty much everything in the evening and on the weekends. You know, from 2 to 6 p.m. That's why I love saying I can get to you from 2 to 6 p.m. And most likely, I can get to you in that time frame. I got 48 hours to respond to the customer schedule. But I haven't had any problem. Whenever I get a call, I get to them that day. I try to anyway. I try to go ahead and knock it out, at least diagnosing. I know what to do if I got to come back the next day. Kind of like I'm doing with this board right here. I like to get to them, diagnose them, knock them out, and I'll move on to the next one. Like I say, right now, you know, I love troubleshooting, and I am a one-man show. So I don't really like to do install, especially like complete systems. I will do them, but I'd rather really get them away, and maybe the you know, the person that I give it away to, the contractor that I give away to them, you know, you can give me spiff, give me like 20% or whatever you make. Or I help you out installing it. But like I said, I like to do service. That's pretty much my goal. You know, like I say, I don't know what you aspire to be. Some people aspire, you know, they probably want 15 technicians, 30 technicians. Me right now, anyway, I'm good working on my own. And that's really my goal, probably for the next few years, anyway. I don't want to hire no employees. I pretty much want to, you know, work for myself. I think this is my exit right here. Yeah, I pretty much just want to work for myself, pay out my house, and you know, be debt free. And you know, I don't want to have to report to anybody. Just work how I want to. I want to pass my exit. I think this is it right here, though. Yeah, but those are, you know, steps to get started. Yeah, I got 27 more minutes. Yeah, those are steps to get started. Like I say, I do put out applications, you know, for the warranty companies or any type of lead generation company. I did Thumbtack, like, cause this is really my second year. This was my second summer. Full summer anyway. I did Thumbtack. I ain't really do too much Thumbtack this year, but that first year I was on Thumbtack hard, and Thumbtack, they made me a couple $. Thumbtack, I say it's a lead generation. They say they send you a call. Thumbtack, they kind of cheap. You know, but you got to be careful with like Thumbtack. I don't know about home advisor, like I said, I never deal with them. But Thumbtack, a lot of times you'll get customers or clientele that's try to get something for cheap, and I don't want those type of customers. But I will say this about Thumbtack: I made a lot of money from them. I still have customers that I paid $7 for. But like I say, Thumbtack, they'll send you a call, say a repair call. You might pay $18 for that lead right there. If it's a system replacement, you might pay about $100 for the lead. But on repair calls from Thumbtack, where I paid $18 for, you gonna always have a contact. You're not gonna continue paying $18, because if you leave a good impression with them the first time, they gonna always call you back again, and you don't have to deal with Thumbtack no more. Like I say, I met a guy. He in real estate. I met him on Thumbtack the first summer last year. He had a coil that had a leak. I replaced the coil for him. I think I charged him like $1,400 to change the evaporator coil out. I paid $17 for that lead. I think I paid maybe $300 for the coil, $300, $350. So I pretty much almost cleared $1,000. And I only paid $17 for that lead. Turn around, I didn't know this, but he kept my contact. He called me, he said, "Hey, Walter, can you go to one of my properties? They say they not cooling or whatever." So I go, I said, "Yeah, no problem." Go out there. I think it was a bad capacitor or something. Change that out. Next thing you know, he called me back maybe a week or two later. He had another property that needed a whole complete system change out. take care of that for him. I recently did a job for him. I don't know if I got it on tape or not. I recently did a job for him. It was an evaporator coil change out. But that one lead I paid $17 for, I probably made like $8,000. And we still got a relationship. That's one example. There's another example, another real estate. So it's a lot of realtors that be on Thumbtack. Probably the same thing with Home Advisor. But next year, I think I will start investing in Home Advisor. They call me all the time. I get tired of them and tell them I don't want their service. But it takes money to make money. Especially nowadays with the internet, I think we got an advantage on the people from the older days. Like the people in the older days, I think they had it much harder. They pretty much had to go word of mouth. We got the opportunity to go word of mouth, do good work, and it's gonna spread because I got a lot of customers that word of mouth also. So I do a good job, but the internet is spread like wildfire. So we got an advantage. We got word of mouth, what they had in the older days, and we got the internet. And like I say, with like Google AdSense, you gotta pay. If you want to market yourself, you gotta pay. If you want to be a fast or whatever. Because like I say, if you just do boots on the ground and that's the only thing you do, you're gonna build your company slow. Well, like I say, once you get all that though, it ain't nothing like 4 or 5 steps that you got to do. Then you can be off running. Like I said, I still haven't took that leap of faith and jumped all the way out there yet, but it's coming. Like I said, I'm gonna go to Africa for about a month in the next couple months, and I'm gonna do a lot of soul searching and thinking, when I'm over there in the motherland. And when I get back, I'm gonna hit the ground running. But I think I want to work another year. I don't know though, because like I say, I can make $1,200 a week, on my job. That's kind of hard to give up, but like I say, I can make $1,200 in one day on my own. Because it do take a, just say if I'm working for a company from 7 to let's say 3 o'clock, that's 8 hours. That's really 8 hours I can be marketing myself and be in front of customers, trying to get my own clientele up at least. You work 1 or 2 jobs, you work for $1,200 a week. I don't know exactly how much I get paid every day. Let's say, I think I get paid like between $250 and $300 a day. I think I can make that on my own. And that's really 2 or 3 jobs a day. But think about it, even with the warranty companies, I don't do no morning calls. Once I start, accepting morning calls, I got all day to make $300. I charge $85 for a service call. 2 or 3 service calls. That's just a service call. That's not no repairs or anything. That's your $300 right there, just getting in front of the company. But I ain't in no rush though. Like I said, I want to build it how I'm building it. And when I'm ready, me and my wife will talk about it, and we're gonna hit the ground running. Like I said, I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy what I'm doing, so I can't lose. People tell you all the time you ain't gonna be able to do it. I don't listen to them. A lot of people, they tried it and they failed. I look at it like this. Let's say if I do go full time on my own, let's say if I do fail, can't make ends meet. That don't mean I lost my skill. You can always go back and work for another company. I can always get a job. So trust me, I'm not scared one bit of just jumping out there, head first. Because I know I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna survive too. Like I say, I can't wait. Like I say, I'm gonna do it when I'm ready. Like I say, I always get a job. remember though, if it don't work out, no. I mean, I forgot how to change the compressor out. Just because it ain't work out for me, you know, with my company. Like I said, I can work with Joe Sausage Head, HVAC. You know, I'm sure he'll get me a job. You know, so if I had to start from the bottom, I'd be like, hey man, I just want to be a helper. Can I be a helper? Can I change some filters for you? That's why I say I ain't tripping at all. That's why I say, even if you don't aspire to be a contractor, get into HVAC. You'll never have to worry about, you know, providing. Especially once you get good at it, once you get your confidence up, you should never go home. You should be able to make ends meet with no problem at all. I say that's even if you want to just be a technician. You know, you should be all right. But I see that battery getting low on there. I'm trying to save some footage for this board change out when I get here. Probably got another 17 minutes. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know, I'm gonna read them. And yeah, tell me your goals. Let me know your goals. If you want to be a technician, you want to be a business owner, you want to be self-employed, you know, what's your plan? All right, we out. Like I said, I didn't write any of this down, but you got to remember also you got to open up a business bank account. You got to get your EIN number. You got to open up a business bank account. You get the EIN number. That's with the IRS. Internal Revenue Service, free. Get an EIN number, and then you can open up a business bank account, and then go ahead and get the LLC. So those three right there, you kind of like want to group them. You want to group them in one, and then get your contractor license. Which, you know, once you get that business bank account, you can start saving money also until you get your contractor license. Like I say, you want to save money and start marketing and promoting. You know, building your brand. You know, you want to get your logos and all that good stuff. Like I say, if you want to go ahead and get your contractor license first, that's fine. But I think if you get all this first, you know you're gonna get your contractor license because you done poured so much into it already. Yeah. So, like I say, group all that in one EIN number, the business bank account, and the LLC. You know, but I'm gonna be more organized about it. I'm start you know, writing things down and be more specific. You know, and the way to approach these things and what to get first to, you know, be a business owner or self-employed. I look like a business owner. Kind of like you got multiple employees. You're a boss. You know, you can be self-employed. You know, however you want to do it. But like I said, I hope that helped. Though we're almost there, so we'll start changing that board out. All right. Like I said, I got the fan jumped out. rough up here. So I'm about to put my legs on here. I should have built a little platform right here. Like I say, I'm just gonna shut the unit off. It's an ICP. This right here. Just set it right there. Very careful. Be careful not to go through no sheetrock. All right, like I say, to temporarily give them a fan, this wire right here is supposed to go where the high is. I just put this jumper and went straight to this line voltage AR1. Combo's already hooked up. You can see the condition of this board. You see how the diode is all corroded. I wasn't getting any voltage to the motor. Like I said, at first I thought I had a bad blower motor, but that wasn't the case. So I don't have a pin or anything right here. So I'm gonna have to remember what goes where. Should be the same 4 or 5 amp. So black goes there. Oh, that's there. My comment just goes to fan. One is up goes here. Like I said, you can see the difference of these boys. See how bad that one look. Okay, thanks a lot. All right. Okay. As you can see, that board is in bad shape. I'm hooking the back of our. So this goes here. Remember, all these was my comments. I got another call to run after this too. It's back in Houston. It's a no cooling call. I know they got a leak in the system. Cause I was out there in June. Black wire, this fan. This is my fan speed. So, like she say, I gave her yesterday, they say one part of the, I think one of the back rooms, there's not getting much airflow. So when I got here yesterday, it was on medium. I'm gonna put it on high and see if that improves. See if that improves any. If not, I told her you might call back and we'll look into it a little deeper. Alright, so I'm gonna do these one by one. It must be my compressor. fan green. See, they got must be 2-stage cooling. And I did check all this too. It was calling for fan. But like I said, just wasn't getting voltage to it.
Man, I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
That's all right. You just close the door on your way out.
Okay. Yeah.
Or do you need me here?
No, sir. You should be good to go. I should probably be another 15-20 minutes, and then we should be all good.
Okay.
All right.
You got my number if you need me. I'm just going right down the road, but
Yeah.
yeah, give me a holler if you need me. I got that phone with me.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
W1, W2. They got a jumper on W1, W2. Alright, I'll test all the connections. Everything look good and tight. Got it count down. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if it's calling for it, but let's give it a shot. Yeah. All right, we're good to go. We can roll to the next one. Oh yeah. Oh wee. I'm glad this wasn't touching right here, 'cause I forgot to take this back out. Gotta take that out. I don't want to trip nothing. Let's see, 'cause you gotta be very careful. You don't want to go through no sheetrock. After you finish up, you don't want to blow no fuses. A lot of accidents happen when you're finishing up, or you're on your last call for the day or something. I'm gonna have to get down in there. I ain't want all them things to come out. I'm trying to get it, little baby. I'm trying to get it. Man, that hurt. All right, so all I'm gonna do now, it tests test all the cooling, the heating and the cooling. Make sure everything turn on. I know the fan came on, so should be good. Take my little jumper back. We're gonna put all this down. I can hear the cooling come on, and I can feel the heat. I'll smell it. I don't know if they turned it on this year yet. Make my way down. Say this is a little overkill for residential, but I'm so used to commercial. I have to learn how to start carrying a little light. Should leave a note, say they want to upgrade this there. So I'm gonna turn this to cool. Turn this fan auto. Okay, I see the condenser fan running, so the cooling works. I'm gonna turn the heat. I'm gonna turn the system off, see if the fan stops. Probably got a delay on it, still running right now. Turn the light off. All right, I just heard the fan stop. All right, so the fan stopped. I'm gonna try to verify the heat. Yeah, I'm waiting on the heat, but it's 69 in here. Look like 69 or 70. It's set for 75, so I'm gonna turn this up. Turn the temperature up to about 80. Okay, the fan just kicked on, so the heat should kick on. I'm just gonna kind of see if I can maybe smell it or. See if it heats up here. Yeah, so I smell the heat. All right, so we're good to go. Oh yeah, strong too. That's probably the first time turning it on. So I'm running this next call. Maybe I can get some footage. I know that homeowners that left, they already paid me the deductible yesterday. So I know that other one, I'm gonna have to put a quote in on replacing the coil. I think it got a leak in the coil. It's a warranty call also. But the warranty wanted me to try the leak stop. So if it is low again, I'm gonna replace that evaporator coil. But all right, HVAC people, everybody have a go. All right. Like I said, I was out here in June or July. Remember charging them up. I just don't remember if the leak was in the evap coil or out here. Hello? I'm not far, but I just had to run another call, but I'm working close by the house. Well, all right, baby, that sounds good. All right. All right, like I see. Yeah, so I remember I came out in the summertime and this thing was froze up. Like I say, this is a warranty. So we just charged it up. And I told them that if it leak out again, we're gonna have to, I think I said replace the coil.
but I got the H10. I just want to check the pressures. It's a 410/8 system. And like I said, I'm gonna check the pressures. He says it's not cooling. It could very well be a capacitor or something too. 410A. I'm just gonna check the low side right now. Turn it on. What's it? Look at the window right there. Look like refrigerant residue to me. Check it with the H10. All right. Like I say, this is the second call of the evening. Like I say, maybe, but I ain't gonna get into that, how much I made, but
Anything is on cable because sometimes it is even in my old TV I was able to get more channels on this TV. Oh really?
that's called for cool.
Oh yeah, I only have one. Something online.
Yeah, I want to make sure the compressor and the fan running, cause could be something there. All right, yeah. So we're real low. As you can see, I'm at 36. So yeah, I'm gonna leak check the coil, then I'm see if I can find anything. Yeah, it's gonna start freezing up.
Yeah, not download through games, but buy and or not download, but put the disc in. I guess it would install it. And then I started having one for each game. I had other games. Still big.
That off.
Yeah.
So it's fan making a lot of noise. So look like that leak might be at the suction, man. So I am at like I said, I was out here in July, just don't remember. This is an ADP coil, slab coil. I think John Supply sale though. Then the refrigerant pressure is so low. I hope the where it is at 100 and some equalized. I was about to say it's so low. I hope the leak detector can pick it up. I think it's back there. Something going on back there. Get that back side. Seems like some residue in that back corner back there. I get my hand back there some kind of way. I'll take this thing up to a stick or something. See if I can stick it back there.
That's it. Yep. That's it right there. Oh, man. All right. Well, confident that it is the core. I can't reach as far as I can reach back there, but it's on that back side back there. And I can see some refrigerant residue on the back side of that drain pan. And I'm gonna go check this suction line too, but I'm gonna write up, gotta replace the evaporator coil. And only since it's 410A, I'm gonna temporarily charge it up for him. But if it were R22, I would not do it. I have to wait on the coil. This is a warranty call, and it's gonna take about 3 to 5 days before they get the coil or order it. All right, but that's a wrap though. All right, HVAC people. All right, so I just wanted to check this suction line real quick. I'm not getting anything right here. So it just a leak in that evaporator coil. So I'm gonna charge it up for him real fast, and we'll go from there. All right. Also dealing with warranty companies, they don't always have the right vendors. So they deal with like Carrier, Lennox, and Goodman. So just in case they don't have this ADP coil, I'm gonna go ahead and take measurement, because sometimes they'll be like, okay, we don't have the vendor, so we're gonna have to get you a Lennox coil or something like that. But like I said, I know Johnson Supply sell these coils right here. So I'm just gonna take the measurements anyway, but I'm gonna see if will they let me purchase the coil, because sometimes they'll do that. And I just mark it up by 20%. So that way I can just slide this coil in and out. and won't have to mess with all that pookie. But always good to get measurements anyway, just in case they can't get it. I get some close as I can, close as I can to the same side. And them Linux coils be huge, they long, and I got an orifice right here. Used to be an R22 system. But they got 14A in there right now.